at Theodore Roosevelt National Park. He was an old American president. Oh my God, there's a tiny house.
Oh yeah, that's
hilarious.
No, please don't do it.
If they are traveling with a tiny house instead of a caravan, that's a video
That's
percent.
a video, but I wonder if they're transporting it. Maybe, because it's just with a truck.
Could we ask them if we make a video with them?
Mm-hmm, I could. Hi.
Mazie.
You have protection.
Yes. She is.
So are you using this like an RV?
Basically, it is my home.
But a traveling home. I mean, you're...
Traveling home, but I live in it.
So you just are traveling, you decide to pull over?
Well, I knew it was here, and I wanted to stop because I love the view.
Do you think we could go on there and on the mountains? There's a path that goes down.
You can do it, but very carefully.
Is the idea to put down roots somewhere, or are you kind of...
Possibly. Recent divorce, so starting a new life, I figure why keep and stay in Minnesota? I'm gonna check it around. Mazie. Hey, that's enough.
Do you want to walk in? Yeah.
Smell me and...
Well, she's a rescue and she's just scared of everybody, so come on, go in the bathroom because you always feel safe in there. There you go. Okay.
You don't have AC on, but it feels nice.
Yeah, I don't have AC. This is my AC. I can turn this fan right now, it's on 3, but if I turn it down to 2, which is actually faster, the thing is like a wind tunnel. It's just kind of circulating everything and just keep it going.
Well, I already see that you have a stove.
Yes, a little wood burning stove. I have an outside pipe that I have to assemble. Just can't travel with that pipe outside, you know.
You're pretty self-sufficient.
Yes. Yes, that's my copper sink, my dirty dishes.
And water?
Water, yes, I have a 50-gallon water barrel. This is a hot water heater, an on-demand water heater that just works great. This is my tub and shower.
Nice. Oh, wow. Do you fit in there?
Well, you can't stretch out and lay down, but yeah, it serves its purpose. Yeah. Composting toilet.
Do you have to dump that then every once in a while?
The urine bucket, if we're going to get real interested in it, it takes about a week to fill for a single person.
Okay.
The solids, about 3 months. That's my hand-painted sink I sent for. I just wanted a tiny house. We did the camper thing and RV, and the way that they're made and what you're paying for them, I just go, that's ridiculous. I can build one that's cheaper and it's going to be insulated that you can live in if you have to. The siding is called smart siding, and it's wood with layers and layers of like this hard glaze on it. So cedar would have been upkeep, and I've been working on it for 3 years, and I don't want to do any more work than I have to.
So in some ways this resembles more an RV that's sort of like practical material, right?
Right.
And you were able to do something that can be towed by a regular truck.
Yes, it is not light by any means. The trailer, it's made especially to build tiny homes on because it has a drop pan in it. Right here, it's deep. So here's like the flat side of the thing. And so you have all this space to insulate the floor underneath and build your own wooden floor joists. That way you don't have the metal ones. If you're gonna live somewhere in the winter, that'll contract frost and moisture. So
the idea is you could stop maybe in Montana and just start to live.
yes, because I am off grid, so you can just pull in anywhere, and as long as they'll let you. National parks, BML land too.
Pantry stairs.
Yes, pantry stairs. Yeah, this is my whole kitchen area where I keep most of my food, and I do have some under here because I really don't have a lot of kitchen sink, so it's food, and this is food.
Feels like a house kitchen.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a full refrigerator, freezer.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so you're traveling with a lot of food.
Yes.
You could stay on BML land for a month.
Yeah, well, a lot of BML land, they'll let you stay up to 14 days.
The stove is conventional.
Yes, it is. This one I got half price because it has a big dent in the side over here, which you're never going to see. So I find my deals wherever I can.
4 burners is a lot.
Yeah,
Actually,
it
more
is.
than you need.
Yeah. So you have to watch this step. I built it, and that is not, you got to hit the middle of it. And I can totally walk in it like this, and I have no problem with that. But it's a queen size bed. My window here, I can look out and keep an eye on stuff.
So you can actually see people coming in and out of the rest stop.
Yes, and I can keep an eye on my truck too, which is nice. These are my storage for clothing. These are old planter boxes, so I just flipped them on their side and painted the fronts to make it look like copper. The store that I used to work in had them, and they needed to get rid of them, and this is what I did with them.
Have you been to North Dakota before?
Yes, and I've been to this stop before. When we had a camper, we stopped here before.
But it's different this time, I bet, right?
It is, it feels different. I just feel more secure in here. Maisie, go back to the bathroom.
Hey, Mazie. Yeah.
So this is my small loft. And because it's so small, because of where I put the door, there's not a lot of room up here, so I didn't want to throw a bed in there too. So I came up with a design to put the bed above the door. So this is the small loft area. That right now is part of my storage area.
So it's a 2-bedroom.
Yeah. 3 if you're going to sleep on the sofa downstairs.
Yeah.
You get the best views back here because, you know, when you're at the front of the hitch, you're backing into wherever you are, and usually that's the best view. So I was like, I think I did my bedroom backwards or something, you know.
I love the roundedness of the windows.
Yes, I love the half moon. I saw them at the Restore, and I said it would work in a tiny house, and I figured I would put it somewhere. So that's all storage under here too. This is just an antique dresser with a benefit of a desk. So it just pulls out, and there's your desk.
It's a secretary or something. Wasn't that what they called it?
Sometimes we overthink things that probably exist already.
Right. But to build this would be like, to me would be like, oh my God, that would drive me crazy to try and build one. I think I only paid like $50. I'm like, that's so worth it. Something I don't have to build. And that's what I like. It has to be multifunctional when you're living in small spaces. Everything has to be multifunctional. It's like this stool right here. So this is just a step stool, and I put rubber things in there so I can just lift it off and use it wherever I need to use it. But it's just for like stepping up to close that one window. That's my solution.
I love this nook up here. Is that for the dog or lounging? Or?
She is the queen of the couch, but this is where I do all my lounging. I have all my books and movies and a little light for reading. I have a corner hutch here that I keep some stuff in.
That looks so homey.
Right, and that did come straight out of my house, and I didn't want to leave it, so I painted it and put it in here. The bay window was so great when you buy stuff from the Restore, and when I saw it, I said, that will fit a tiny house. These are paper shades. They are the best thing my sister-in-law gave me idea, and you can cut them to size. And they come with little clamps, and they have blackout ones. They have lighter ones that just are light filtering. They're just easy paper to cut, and you get the great little clips with them. Otherwise, I use really lightweight plastic clothespins if I run short of them or a clip breaks. I should go a little bit higher. I sit here a lot actually at night. I have my TV. I can pull in local channels just to keep up with the news.
And you actually have a plant.
Yes, that is my aloe vera. So when I'm parking long enough, I actually have a couple plants. I set them all out.
It's cozy.
Yeah, it is. It is the cozy corner.
I wonder how hungry you are. Because
Yeah.
that seems almost, I don't want to bother you with
I can
I
just
think we have
totally
plenty.
rewarm it.
Exactly.
I am just, yeah, and making food is no issue here. This is I call it my couch. I actually I want to buy a little table or a placemat.
Yeah.
But yeah, you could have another person sit here and they can totally eat here too, you know. It's just real easy. You know, nothing is hard. You can manage anything. I thought of a fold-out table, but I just, you know, one that you could just pop up somewhere. But I just decided I really didn't need that. I just feel like I'm more secure in here than I am in a trailer. Those, the wind, you can just feel it shaking. In this, it really takes a little bit more to shake. Hail, I really don't have a problem with. I just worry about my solar panels. Really, I don't feel scared in here. Maybe a tornado would probably do it if I saw it coming at me. But
storms, there is one now over the canyon.
I see that.
Really?
It's building.
So do you think you could do this for a long time, or what's your,
Yeah, I definitely could.
What do you think? Like even a year or two, or
Yeah,
just
I think even indefinitely, really. If I'm still by myself, but even with another person, you know.
Do you like the idea of being nomadic?
Yeah, it fits me right now. Well, it's nice to do it because a lot of people will talk about doing it and it never happens. Everybody that I used to work with and stuff, you're so lucky. Oh my God, I would love to do that. And I says, well, why don't you? I said, a lot of people say they would love to do it, but they never do it. And then your family is just terrified for you. I don't know why. They're just like, oh my God, what are you going to do if something happens? What's going to happen, you know?
Sometimes you stay at home and then you get sick.
Right. But they're just terrified because it's like a box. It's like they can't step out of the box. The box is you live in a house and you raise a family and you whatever, you know, it's this safe, secure box. To do this is terrifying to them, to those kind of people who love their safe little box.